Coming from thebusinessstandard.com, TikTok China owner appears to be slow-rolling negotiations for sale. China is likely to take a hardline approach, letting TikTok's U.S. operations die rather than approving a sale as it holds out for a great deal with Trump's administration. Short video app TikTok's owner ByteDance seems to be slow-rolling negotiations for a sale while waiting for approval from the Chinese government, even as President Donald Trump's allies race to broker a deal to sell it to an American bidder, the Washington Post reported on Wednesday. China is likely to take a hardline approach, letting TikTok's U.S. operations die rather than approving a sale as it holds out for a grand deal with Trump's administration that includes larger concessions on trade and tech policy, the report said. I can see that, and he keeps marketing himself as a master negotiator, so. And we see how negotiations have gone with other countries in the favor of the other countries. So, can you really blame them? TikTok did not immediately respond to Reuters' request for comment on the report. The move follows a renewal of a trade war between the world's top two economies as China slapped tariffs on U.S. imports in a swift response to new U.S. duties on Chinese goods that, unlike those of Mexico and Canada, were not halted by Trump. And see, that's the thing. Trump gets tunnel vision per thing and doesn't realize how one thing affects another thing, affects another thing, affects another thing. He's putting all this bravissimo up after he promised his sycophants that he was going to save the app. After Biden said, just don't impose the legislation, don't impose consequences. I mean, technically, the ban is in place. The ban was just remove it from app stores, don't allow updates, etc. They've already done that. But who's paying attention to the details? Trump last month said he was in talks with multiple people over buying TikTok and would likely have a decision on the popular app's future in the next 30 days. Bet you he's already forgotten about that, okay? He's concerned about the executive orders people are telling him he has to sign today and them explaining to him what they want him to know about the executive orders he's signing. Yay us. The app, which is used by 170 million Americans, was taken offline temporarily for users shortly before a law that said it must be sold by ByteDance on national security grounds or be banned took effect on January 19th. And now our national security is up shit's creek due to Muskie's maneuvers. And Congress people are coming out in droves saying that they regret voting in favor of it, but let us not forget, no bill is a single issue. They stuffed that full of a whole lot of other things. Trump, after taking office a day later, signed an executive order seeking to delay the law's enforcement by 75 days. This law was put in place after U.S. officials warned about the risk of misuse of Americans' data under ByteDance. Once again, Trump already said, and everybody agreed, we just won't enforce it. But the fact that Apple and Google have removed it from their app stores shows nobody trusts Trump. Nobody.